Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. So welcome back to Aisha vlog. So I'm back after a long break. I'm sorry for that, but let's keep that thing aside and take out your notebook if you have made it. And today our topic is about descriptive writing. Nowadays, in many schools, they are writing paragraph writing, notice writing, formal, informal letter, and etc. So one of them it is descriptive writing. We are just going to talk about it, and I will be covering these topics also: formal, informal, notice writing, letter writing, paragraph writing, and etc. So today's topic is descriptive writing. Before starting it, just remember in this we have to use the five senses which we have been learning since we are small in nursery or UKG. Like, what are the five senses? Eyes, nose, ear, tongue, and hand. Basically, hand or skin, whatever you consider it. So, yeah, basically, descriptive writing is engaged with with our five senses, which we have to use to write descriptive writing. So, see, first, our eyes. What our eyes do? They see. They do the job of seeing. So first our topic is eye, which is considered as sight. Painting pictures with words. Like you can see this picture. So a picture is provided to you in which you have to use your five senses. First is sight. In this you have to see that what you can see in this image. You can see different shapes, different sizes, colors, and monuments and all. So first, whenever you get a descriptive writing, the first line it could be like you can just give an intro, something like I was moving through a bridge and saw a beautiful scenery like this, or I was walking across a street and I saw a street painter who was drawing this painting. Like, you can give an intro if you want, but it's nice to give an intro. And after giving that intro you will very slowly add these what we can say, add these detail in your writing, like what I can see. Like, you can, in this image you can see colors, monuments, water, shapes, styles, trees, and also you can just mention it that. And second one is hearing, which are used for our ears. And what can you hear? Like, if you're moving through a bridge and if you see that scenery, so what kind of image, what kind of sound you can hear it, like cheepings of bird or barking of dogs, whatever you are seeing. Like, in this we can see the thunderstorm sounds or lightning, so we can mention it this. Another and this, in this we have to also show that how the sound is, it, whether it's loud or it's rhythm or it's in a sudden way or soft, whatever. Okay, so if you want, so you can read these things, but I'm telling in a short. And if you want to write these all, you can write it down by pausing my videos and all. The third one is the smell. What kind of smell can you hear? Like, what kind of smell can you smell it? Like, if we see from ether or perfume, we can smell something like rose. If you are using different scents, different kind of scents, basically. So, like, if you are using men's perfume, you have seen they have bit strong and very hard. So we can mention it. The best example is if you have seen a vintage clock, the hanging with a steel rod which moves from right to left in an oscillation motion. That one clock, if you have seen, if you go near it, you can hear something like a wood smell. So you can name it like a wood smell or a rusting and whatever. So basically, the smell which we can you can get from it. If you can't smell anything, you can escape this sense. There are five senses. If any of five you can't smell it, hear it, see it, or something, including which is not in the painting on the or in the picture, which doesn't include all the five senses, you can skip it, one of them or two, three of them which are not there. But yeah, if there is no smell mentioned there, you can just prediction, like you can just predict it. Yeah, it can give a rusting, It can give a rusting smell or etc. And from hearing, you can also write to this kind of smell, like when the clock the iron rod moves, so it gives a ting tong. What kind of hearing it is? Next one is taste. If you can taste it, so of what taste it is? It is sweet, bitter, on something. You can also mention it that, like, it's basically you have to move it from a level. You have to mention these five senses, but you can also include your own word or something that can link all these five senses together, that it can look, yeah, it's a descriptive writing. Descriptive basically means describing an image, describing a scenery, describing a thing, anything which you can see, hear, smell, touch, and feel, and all. Let's just touch. Basically, if you can touch the thing or the scenery, like the artist who is painting, so in that scenery, if you can touch it, and if it's using another kind of technique of painting, like with oil pastels, if you have seen, so many artists use oil pastels by using a very high force and a strong, pressing it into the canvas with a very high force. So you can see it becomes circular, or a layer which is very uplifted from the canvas. How a painting looks, it's normal, smooth, and all. But some techniques are there in which we use mediums like oil pastels by pressing it in very hardly into the canvas, which creates a bubble and something, so, and which is bit uplifted from the canvas. So if you touch it, so you can feel it something like a zigzag and whatever. So you can also, you can also mention them that. And so basically, descriptive writing, you have already understand, including all the five senses. If you can hear it, see it, or whatever. So this is a homework. Write a descriptive paragraph about this vintage clock using all five senses. What do you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel? Like, if you can't hear anything, you can just predict it. Like when the handle of it moves, so it makes a sound of this because it is very old. It got a rust, or its handle are not moving in a smooth way. Whatever you have, it's your own idea. It's your own homework. So there's no one who can see it. So it's all up to you. You can do it. And so this is all for today. Thank you if you all like it, and don't forget to complete the homework, and also do practice of writing descriptive paragraph, because it will make your grammatical errors, and improve your writing also. It will improve your grammatical mistakes, which we like. I am not saying that I am also perfect. I have done many mistakes in my exams, but if we practice it day to day life, we can see a great change. Okay, so if you would like it, then I would be sharing many questions like this, which will be better. You can practice it, and if you're not, so you can just go to Google, search any image like vintage car. It, it is not compulsory it should be a vintage. You can write anything, flower, butterfly, something, and just write it about it. If you have time, then only. So this is for today, and I hope in next video I would be talking about notice writing. Okay. If you like it, so please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.